This, my friends, is a sketchy place. These roads are ice-packed, slick, and we are entering, we just left the National Forest Service land. Now we're in no man's land. This place has a feeling of its own. Alright, try not to kill yourself. Alright. Alright, here we go with this. This huge pebble. More tinglet art. That's the glacier that's up around the bend here. As we're walking back to the car, I just heard a screech coming from up that direction. I'm not quite sure what to think of that. It was a real high-pitched call or scream, or kind of sound like a young bald eagle, maybe. Those mountains go straight up over those treetops, and they go, you can see barely between the raindrops here. There's a mountain peak right behind there. Alright, let's keep on keeping on. The end of the road. Okay, my friends, we are officially at the end of the road. This road literally stops right here. This is a service road slash ATV trail. This truly is. Oh, what'd you see? Well, she saw something. She took off after. Alright, of course I missed that. This road was planned at one time, and it comes and goes, to be built as the one we just traveled through all the way to Skagway, which on a boat is 4 hours away, in which from Skagway you can go up and through Canada down to the lower 48. It's a long drive, but it's accessible. So right now, anybody in Juneau or Southeast Alaska has to catch a ferry or a seaplane to a destination such as Skagway to drive on out. So they were going to build this road, and like half the people want it, half don't. What'd you see, Pearl? Did you see a deer or? This is sketchy. Let's keep looking for some tracks out here. We are some legit area out here. So this area rarely gets accessed. And I'm surprised this little gate is even open. So they were going to build this. They still talk about it and want to fund it, because right now the capital, Juneau, has only access through air and sea, and you can't drive, which kind of gives you that claustrophobic sensation. I keep looking behind me though, and well, like everything else, it usually sits on the planning desk and gets looked over for 20 years before they make their second decision. And I thought they were going to build it. Me, I mean, I like the accessibility, but what people are saying is this road would cut through 4 hours. I'm not sure it would take that long driving, but through some prime moose and bear and, you know, crucial habitat. All right, bear with me. All right. Ouch. My ankle again. I heated that thing last night before I came out today, and it's still flared up on me. I mean, this is some gorgeous land, but it's really easy because you just came off a road to think, and you're near civilization. No, you are not. And I need to keep my eye out on this place, because I am getting that sensation. I get them a few times, but I pick up some key areas to get them. That's why I get them, that sensation. But until I see it, we're a squirrel, Pearl. You're a red squirrel. It's warning everybody that we're around. Alright, so what we got going here? It looks like some type of old tracks right through that snow from that hill. Came right through here. Doesn't look like there's a trail. Alright, let's keep moving. Or keep sliding, I should say. Well, I think we got yeah, at least we have a bridge. So we have a major Alaskan creek. Alright, okay, so again. Alright, here's an old bridge. Yeah, I know it's pretty, I think it's some solid timber, but I don't know if I drive over that. look behind us real quick. Maybe we'll see somebody give him a drink of water. That's frothing up pretty good. It's coming down pretty intense. Quite a bit of rain today. That's red you see in there is all berry bushes, or will be soon enough. So you can imagine the brown bears you're going to get around here. I have a strange sensation that I am not going to end up on my butt before this is over with. So, I got the low extra tufts on today, and these things will keep you dry. I got usually the tall ones for the swampy lands. They will keep you dry, but they are slick. You will slide off a cliff. Anyways, if anybody sees anything or any footprints that I miss, let me know. I'll backtrack and look it up. Man, this place is intense. Alright. Still quite a few prints out here in front of me. I mean, what we got going there? Let me wipe my screen off, just in case. Alright, let's move on. Now, besides people, I'm not too concerned about bears being out this time of year. I mean, they could be coming out early, but right now it's just basically like it's the wolves. These are the big boys. Alright guys, let's keep on this trail. Oh man, look at all the tree snaps right here. Got the Runner's Bay right out there. We're on the very beginning, so it says it starts in Juneau, the very southern spot of the Alaskan Triangle, which is much bigger than the Bermuda Triangle. So a lot more people go missing in this triangle. Notorious. Look it up. So, oh wow, look at this. This got hit by something. Maybe a avalanche earlier this winter. But I'm trying not to fall. I'm getting distracted again. So that could come down anytime. So let me just ponder underneath it for a little while. Yeah, this road, the Sierra Club fought it. I don't know the status of it. I don't see it being built anytime soon. It would pretty much tear up a lot of land. Give it that. But the road would be really nice too for emergencies. It's a road. I don't know if it's a logging trail. Oh, I'll tell you that. Lovely sight. is moose droppings, as far as I know. And here's a snap right there. And that's a live tree. Interesting. I don't know if that moose did that or something else. So let's try to work our way up here, because this would be a good place to find some tracks. So yeah, the Alaskan Triangle starts right here literally and goes north up to Barrow and across over to, I think it's Anchorage. Alright, so it looks like it's only going to be hers and my tracks so far. Yeah. Let's kind of, oh, there's some more. I guess there's some moose up here, up this way. They come to Berners Bay. Not so many moose up in Juneau because it's the ice fields come right down into Juneau, so but it spreads out more. You saw my preview of this video. That's Berners Bay. That's one of the coves. I clean off my glasses here, Pearl. So, the story I wanted to tell, and I might have mentioned it in passing, but if you notice on that video where the dogs are swimming and I glance up the hill, well, there's a waterfall up there. And that waterfall gets a couple people up this game trail. Rarely. And there was no boats there, because that's the only way to get in that spot was by the boat, and you saw the boat in the picture. That's my boat. And so as my son and my wife were doing their thing, I hiked up further up the trail and figured, well, I was getting too far away, so I better come back, because I wasn't sure how far it was up that trail. And I heard some voices. Didn't understand them, didn't think twice about it. And they're just right at the tree line, I mean 20, 30 feet away, right there. So I figured I'll back off, sit on this log, say hi. And which I thought, I mean, how are they getting out of here? Because you can't hike through this area. So yeah, I sat there and sat there and sat there, and nobody ever came by. And so I thought that was strange. I mean, it stopped right there. So I walked up there in this little clearing, and there was nobody there. I mean, you could see for a little bit of distance, and there was nobody there. I'm like, something saw me and disappeared. I'm like, why would anybody do that? That's when, without saying anything, went back to my family, got my dogs, got on the boat, and left. So that area is just, I'm thinking a mile or two up as the crow flies, or the eagle flies. I don't think this trail here that we just came off in this one here for sure, it ends right here, goes very farther, but we're going to go up that way, and hopefully we won't some more moose droppings. We'll try not to run into a moose, because those things are they're probably worse than a bear. It's a debate between grizzlies and moose, what you don't want to run into. I think from my wife's encounters with moose, when they came after her and they wanted to stomp her in the ground, and she barely got back to her vehicle, and they were ramming her vehicle. So anyway, hopefully, I mean, I'll get some footage if that happens. I don't know how old that looks, maybe a couple days, hopefully. We're gonna go up here a little bit further, and then back down to the trail, and see if we can find a trail that comes off and goes to one of the beaches. Like I said, the Berners Bay to the Gulf of Alaska is right there, and this is where all the Kushtaka, Sasquatch Bigfoots hang out, because this is a legit Alaskan Bigfoot area, Alaskan triangle, and we're in it, which is a strange sensation that tens of thousands of people have literally never been found. And we're in it, me and my dog, my tails. So we're gonna hit some of these legendary trails here, and we'll be right back. Now, let's go up a little farther. I still need to keep nice wet drizzle going on, keep cleaning my screen off, so bear with me if it gets a little wet or foggy. That too shall pass. Well, it's kind of strange. I'm not seeing any moose tracks as far as I know. Oh, this is some type of possible clear cut up here, which they don't log up here, but maybe it's just local logging, where they clear an area out for, maybe they had a landslide or a avalanche and they're just clearing the wood out. But let's wow. Oh yeah, this place is awesome, and nice to have some company out here with me. Yeah, they cleared this out for some reason. Oh, up to here you can see some tracks. Oh, watch your face. Now we're coming up in a nice little opening. And it kind of looks like there's an old pit, quarry up here. We'll see here in a second, but let's keep looking for some tracks. Oh, you sinking there, Pearl? Hang in there, babe. Yeah, it's getting a little deep out here, but let's go a little farther. Oh, some more leftovers from the mooses. Oh, here's a good little view. Ow! Man, them things hurt. All right. Man, I can't take the glasses off. I can't see. That looks like an old quarry right there. That sure is. And you know what happens around quarries? Hairy man love quarries. So let's go down here. I'm not seeing any tracks at this time. Ooh. Keep from falling. That's a nice view. You can see the bay right there through the clouds if you can. And that road I was just on, that trail, is right there. And it goes further down towards the beach. We'll go down there a little bit. But quarries are infamous. I don't know what it is about them. For the hairy man. I mean, we probably have enough snow to catch some tracks. I don't know if this is a smart move here. Bringing my hiking boots, but I definitely need my waterproof hiking boots for this stuff. I think the next one I will. Remind me, people. I did bring my gloves, but they're not on me because it's not cold enough to really to wear, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, we're not going down that hill. It should be funny when we're walking down that way, if one of these rocks come down at us when we're walking by. Yeah. I don't know, I'm obsessed about throwing a rock, I guess. Alright, don't you chase it. Nope, nope, don't you chase that. A good echo here. Let's do a whoop. Whoop! Yeah, that was a good whoop, girl. Good job. Whoop! Well, they know we're here now, Pearl. Alright, let's get back up, go the way we came. Get down the hill. Alright. Yeah, I think I got snow in my boots. Ooh. Alright. There's another trail I want to do later. Along a river. That's not too far away. We'll see. I know my screen's probably wet and has been, so apologize for that. So let me clear that off just in case. All right. This place right there gives me the fuzzy feeling. You always know something's up when you catch yourself looking a certain way constantly. Well, that's that. Anyway, moving on. We'll go up in there. We can't get any further down that road. So, end of the road is not the end of our road. It's just the end of literally the road that it just stops. And I don't know if anybody has that. I'm not talking a little backcountry road that stops, but this is Highway 7. It's a highway, and it just stops. Not sure what that is. Little pine cones. So yeah, I don't know if you've ever been to where a highway just stops, a major highway, and to us it's a major highway, and it just stops. It just stops in just stops. And then in an area that has a notorious history in many ways, in what we're looking for, and so let's see if we can get anything to respond to us or see some tracks. Would be really nice, or at this point anything. But this is, man, I'm loving it out here for now. All right, Pearl, let's go this way. All right, we're back up on the trail here. So we made it down. So I'm gonna keep looking for some more strange tracks. Found one little small set. I don't know what that could have been. You know when you're in the middle of nowhere when this national forest ends and there's nothing after it. Well, I guess that's where we're at. Because it ends right at that road. Or just before it. Don't forget this place has earthquakes. I mean, not as bad as up north towards Anchorage and near the Coast Guard bases there have quite a few. They had the big ones. We actually get quite a few here from the glacier. The glaciers, ice field, when they crack, you feel them. Of course, the closer you are to the glacier, the more obvious. When I was living up by the glacier, we got them all the time. Where I'm at now, it's a rarity. I ain't only talking a couple miles if it's enough. Man, a lot of moose out here. There are no elk and no caribou down in this area. And deer they have small deer here. We get some bigger bucks, but well, that was the hill. That was the top of the quarry I was at, up there. All right, shall we do another whoop? From a different spot. Whoop! I know it's not real good, but better than nothing. Do a tree knock up a little bit. Man, this is some polished ice. That's the worst kind. Yeah, I need to walk around. I am gonna bust it. Yeah, keep an eye up there. Now, let's put me in the picture. How about that? And you can watch it. Keep cleaning the screen, just in case. All right. That quarry up there, that's something else. All right, let's get off the ice. Well, you ask yourself, do you like guns in Alaska? Well, here you go. Yep, they do. All right. I don't know. All right, this is getting sketchy. Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah. The glasses went for a ride. Oh, this is kind of weird. Look at that. That looks like a footprint right there. Look at that. Okay, see the heel? Wow, nice. Came up from down that hill. He was walking over here and slid like I did, but can you see a heel here? It's kind of wide there, and toes up inside there. Huh. I'm gonna say it's a boot, but I can actually see, I don't know if you can see it. Oh, she slid. Almost toe marks up inside there. That's interesting. All right, don't forget the glasses. All right, keep my eye open for more of those. People are like, oh, I don't see anything. I'm like, well, I did, and maybe I didn't. You make the call. That's why I'm out here. because I am not a rocket scientist. I am not a brain surgeon. I am not a brain scientist, rocket surgeon. Just a dude with a camera and a dog. Never said I was a Bigfoot researcher. Clear you off again. Never said I was searching for something, looking for something, having fun, looking for it. Is all I'm about. I'm not, I do what I see. Some howls and yells and see what I see. I am not one of these guys that hang stuff from trees, and maybe I will at one time, but alright. It's getting kind of deep here. Maybe in a month this will be gone. That'd be sweet to come back and finish this, but I'm just out here walking with my dog. Show my friends the scenery that I'm at. You can enjoy it with me. And can enjoy some of the scenery. And do you see anything? Cake. Man. If not, we saw a few things. Some interesting things, some non-interesting, but alright, we are getting down to the beach. Sweet. We'll call it down there. So we work our way back up, and then we'll try to go up one of those non-snow covered trails. Let me get you adjusted a little better. Alright. Oh, you thinking now? Yeah, you are. At least that Carhartt's keeping you dry, Pearl. At least the top of you. So let's just keep an eye behind me while I'm going down this hill, just in case. Alright, we're get out of the snow into a little bit of ice, and then it's just good old rock down to the water. Actually, they got, oh, you know what? I see some houses in the distance on that cove, but that is actually, if I recall, a Boy Scout camp. A scout camp. Alright. That is a scout camp. So I doubt they have anything going on now. They may not be able to get to it. Alright. Let's go on down. I'm not sure if that trail even goes any farther. I think it ends right there. If not, it gets really small. But let's go down to the Berners Bay. This is the beginning of it. What a difference winter and summer make, huh? Wow, look at this thing. Yikes. I don't know if camera does this thing justice, but that thing is 20 foot across. All around, that thing is, wow. I think a storm from out there probably blew it over. Yeah, I don't think these cameras give it justice. That was bigger than a few others I've seen. Definitely heard something over there. Right there, still hearing it. Let's get around this tree line, see if... Wow, it's really snapping pretty good back there, huh? Do another whoop. Whoop! Still hearing them. It's going that way now. Holy crap, something's right there. Hello? Anybody there? Alright, clear you off here just in case. There's something right there. If it was deer, they would have run off by now. I would think a moose too, but man, I hope it's not a moose either. It's making some loud noises. I don't know if we picked that up, but it's right there. I still hear it. It's only coming from right there. Right up through there. Alright, maybe we'll go back there in a minute. Why not? What's the worst thing that could happen? Alright. The strait comes out into Berners Bay, which empties out into the Gulf of Alaska. Alright. Just looking across that rocky beach out there, see if I see anything out there. Alright, slicker rods, but let's try to keep it right here. I can go around. Old fire pit. Somebody was camping or was cooking a meal. I think I'll do that soon. Getting kind of hungry. I'll cook something up. Pearl already ate right before we left, so she's good. She's finicky anyway. The protein bar, and that's not gonna hack it this time. I don't know what that is over there. Right there. That kind of looks like an old boat, maybe. All right. Yeah, that's way out there is the old Boy Scout. That's the last boat launch you can take out of here. I brought my boat through there, almost got stuck on low tide. Yeah, you see a lot of whales out here. I don't know if this is not the time of year, but maybe. But that's Berners Bay. This, where that peak is, up in the clouds, it's the start of the Alaskan Triangle. Actually, right, if I can get this right, We passed it. If you remember, I got out of the car and I was filming. Hopefully I put it in before this section, but I filmed this one beach I scanned back and forth, kind of long sandy looking beach. Well, that was Eagle Beach. Now just out past that, which is over that way, just around that bend, that's the straight out there, and it goes right behind this hill out to Eagle Beach. Well, back, I want to say the 30s, but it might have been the teens or even the 1800s, a steamship hit rock, and I think they got pictures of it. Look it up. And like 300 people died. Can you imagine being stuck in this stuff? And they say the only thing that lived was a dog that swam to shore. That's the story goes. I may be off a little bit, but who am I? I don't exaggerate. So anyway, let's see if we can go back up and walk into the area where I heard the movement. And maybe we can find some prints or something over there. When I was hearing something big time moving. Something large. And the only thing large around here is a hairy man and a moose. Could be a brown bear, but I don't think they're out this time of year, but hate to be wrong on that one. Because of anything, it would be the hairy man I want to run into than those two. Alright, let's walk back up here. Let's see if we walk back up in this area here. And if you're too scared to do it, you shouldn't be out here. Because we are out there. I mean, it was out here getting here. Alright. Let's see if we can get through here. Looks like an animal trail right here. Yeah, you can see where everything's been walking over the logs. Take the top of the bark off. And people don't walk through trees if they can help it. Alright. I hope there's not a pit here. You're right there, Pearl? I don't know, you may have a hard time getting through here, but you probably find an easier way than I'm going. Alright. We'll find a different way out. Come on, Pearl. You can do it. Come on. Oh, you came the same way I did. Come on. Oh, you can do it. Come on. Come on. There you go. You're a bush dog. You can do it. Oh, here's a tree that's been laid down. I'm still hearing it. Alright, let's work our way up in here. Man, this place is sketchy. Yeah, beautiful, but yeah, look up, buddy. You never know. Alright, let's go. Oh. Some caves right there, Pearl, be careful. So I don't know, it's chicken in the wood mushrooms there, I'm not sure, some old ones. Alright. It's getting dark back here, I hope you can see me. Alright. Alright, this is right around this corner is where I was hearing everything. And this looks like a bedding area, so that's not a... Stay here, Pearl. Not a wonderful thing to sneak up on anything back here. But I don't think I'm sneaking up on anything right now. Alright. Man. Uh-oh. Man, look at this thing. Let me get around that. That looks like a little shelter for something, because I know I would. Well, look at this area. You're under these thick trees. Barely any water getting to us down here. Just occasional drip. We got bed. Oop, there's some tracks. Check them out here in a minute, Pearl. But let's come over here. This is where I was hearing all the movement, like kind of moving it. Oh, crap. There is a bed in there, dude. I am not getting any closer than this, just in case. But look at that. Do you see that? Yikes. That's definitely been laid down in too. Let's get out of the spot. Wow, that was cool. But look at this. It's like a mattress. And look at that. All right, something was here. That, my friend, looks like a footprint right there. And I could not push down on that to get that to show anything. Yeah, I mean, it could be a bear. That is definitely not a moose track though. But it could be a double bear print. But I mean, look at this. Look at that. Heel, indentation, toes, right up inside there. I don't know if you can see that.